What's up everyone? Twiggy. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my favorite thing ever is scents. Perfumes, colognes, things that have gotten me major compliments. My favorite perfume and cologne ever is like in the Gourmand category. Usually that's specifically for fall. You can find ones for all year round, which I have. I have over 400 perfumes and colognes and body sprays in my collection. And it's still growing. I have more on the way. I have an obsession. And also, if you are on TikTok, do not get into, what is it called? Perfume talk. You will lose your money quickly. It makes you want every single thing they talk about. Let's get straight into it because I have a top 12. I couldn't do a top 10. I had to do a top 12 because I want y'all to realize these and these combinations I'm about to show you will get you laid. It's happened for me. It will get you major compliments everywhere you go. It will get you chased through the store in the best way possible with people asking you what you're wearing. I used to think people were lying, especially on TikTok, because TikTok is just full of liars. But I've tried these combinations. I've been chased down to find out what I'm wearing. I've been complimented. I've gotten laid, literally laid at a college for what I'm wearing. It's insane. So scent does play a huge role. Scent is one of the first senses that come to mind when people think of someone. So you want them to think well of you. You want them to remember how good you smelled and what it reminds them of. Men love very sweet bakery, almost like your Juicy Couture's, kind of like cheaper but sweet, good, but at the same time good quality kind of scents. But they also have like the Body Fantasies cotton candy sprays. Starting off with number one, we're just hopping into it right away. So this is my all-time favorite. I've had it since it first came out, I think. But anyways, so this is my favorite one. I've been wearing it for well over, I think, 10 years now. This is called Replica by the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. This perfume cologne, it's an eau de toilette. It's got notes of like clove, pink pepper, vanilla. It just smells like a s'more. And it's very smoky though. It's not for the faint of heart. This is one that I will never give up. I love it. I love this one. I got the big bottle of this because I just love it so much. And you can go on Sam's Club and Costco.com and they're much cheaper on there. You can get them for like $100. They're usually like 170. I'm stocked up on this. This is one of the first ones I've ever worn and it actually got me laid. That's why it's my number one, because this is like my miracle thing. I've gotten laid like a handful of times wearing this and they complimented me so much on this. For an eau de toilette, this lasts all day on me. I know it's different for a lot of people and replica scents are different on everyone's skin. It smells like just literally a smoky vanilla and it's so sexy. It does smell unisex. So this I would not consider a safe blind buy. I would consider this, you would have to go into like Sephora or I don't know where else you could try this out, mainly Sephora, and see if you like it first, because it is a very different scent. It definitely is like, even on here it says burning fragrance description, burning wood and chestnut. Literally that in a nutshell. It smells like s'mores, like you're making s'mores by the campfire in the fall. So the next one that's similar to, almost very similar, it's a smoky but less smoky vanilla, almost citrusy, but I don't know where the citrus comes from. It's barely there though, and once it sits on your skin, this is like made for marshmallow lovers and gourmand lovers. It is Commodity Milk. Now this, when I got it, I got so many compliments wearing this. I got chased down, but I got chased down wearing this with something else, and you'll see soon. The layer was crazy, and I still wear the layer all the time. Actually, if you mix this with By the Fireplace, it actually evens it out to where if you don't like the smokiness of By the Fireplace, spray it with this. You would think it would be more intense. This is Commodity Milk Expressive. It's just in the white writing. And it was 130. This one is 167, but I got it for 100 from Costco and Sam's Club. And then, yeah, this one I think is like 169 or something from Sephora. This, oh my god, it's literally another one that's fall in a bottle. The main notes that they want you to know about is marshmallow, like a marshmallow accord. It's a little bit smoky. It literally is fall in a bottle. The bottles, I like them. They're super modern, beautiful. You can see the liquid that's left in it. I've gotten a bunch of compliments wearing this, especially when you give someone a hug. There is Milk Minus. This is regular milk, and then Milk Plus. So a lot of people, which is called Milk Bold, this with fresh cream would be really good if you want to bring out the marshmallow and vanilla notes. I think this with Dolce by Rosie Jane is a very good combo. And actually, or even Sabrina Carpenter, her first perfume, Sweet Tooth, with this smells really good together. Actually, I'm going to do that right now because I just realized that she has a marshmallow note in it. Mix it with Sabrina Carpenter. This brings out the marshmallow. It makes it more s'mores. Like I said though, I already have this on too, so it brings it well. It blends together really well. I know I'll get compliments later on, but if you mix Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere, this is the most fall fragrance from Philosophy, I think. And it's the most neutral, where you can mix this with everything and it just smells wonderful. It smells like cookies, vanilla, sugar cookies. Number 4, this one is called Bianco Latte. This is from Giardini di Tascana. And if you're on TikTok and if you're on Fragrance Talk, you will know for a fact this is extremely popular. When it first was going viral online, I forget her name. Her name's Emily something. She is obsessed with milk perfumes, which I have been obsessed with milk perfumes since like the early 2000s. But I'm glad she kind of made it go viral because there's a lot of milky, marshmallowy perfumes coming out that I've been looking for since the early 2000s. But this was so hard to get. This and Escapade Gourmand. They're still hard to get. They still sell out here and there. This is worth every single penny. It smells, like I said, I'm going to smell like a French whore because these are my favorites. And I can't help, like, not spraying this on me. So, this smells like whipped cream, ice cream, honey, caramel, all mixed together, like more on the whipped cream and honey. It's a very fluffy vanilla gourmand perfume, and it's a beast mode perfume. It sticks with you all day. I go nose blind to it because I've had it forever, and I always think it's gone. But then when I go to the mall or anywhere around anyone, they're always saying, "What are you wearing?" And that is no joke. TikTok, this is one thing they have not lied about. When you wear this, you will get compliments galore. Just wear this by itself. It's a beast mode perfume and it stays on for days. It's one that a lot of people like. Oh, and it's all different price ranges. So this one's from Skylar Beauty. It's called Vanilla Sky. There's a cappuccino note. I'm spraying every single one. I can't help it because I love these ones. These are my favorite. And if you buy any of these, or if you buy them all or have them all from here, let me know in the comments. Are these not? It's hard once you are looking at them. You have to spray them on because you smell so good and they go so well with each other. They're just huge compliment getters. You can mix all of these. I can't help it. This has, like I said, a cappuccino note, a vanilla note. I think it's got like sandalwood or something in it. It just, I don't know what it is. It's got like a clean vanilla smell, but also gourmand at the same time. It's one, I even like the looks of like the bottle. This one's only 90 bucks. And I know that's kind of expensive, but it lasts a long time. The atomizer is beautiful. Like, look at that. I don't even know if that showed up on camera, but anyway, but that's another huge compliment getter. I used to wear this by itself because it's got that clean vibe to it, just like a clean, perfect vanilla. Replica Coffee Break and Replica Jazz Club. This was the original I've started with when I found out about Replica. I got Jazz Club. I meant to order by the fireplace, but they sent this instead, and I'm so glad they did because to this day I've been wearing it forever. And then Coffee Break is a newer one. If you follow Jaclyn Hill on TikTok, she's the reason why I bought this. She layered hers with Fenty Beauty, the lotion, the cinnamon. It smells like Auntie Anne's, the lotion. It's like got glitter in it. Mix that with this. Oh my god. It is so beautiful. Replica Coffee Break. It's like a super clean Gourmand. I don't know how to explain it. It's got some kind of mint in it. You smell a teeny bit of the coffee and like the froth notes. I think it said coffee accord or something. This one smells like by the fireplace minus the smokiness. It's not as smoky, so if you want something less smoky and it's sweet but it's more of like a manlier cologne, but it's kind of unisex, you'll see what I mean. This is the massive compliment getter. This is also a massive compliment getter. Like I said, you can't go wrong with Replica Eau de Toilettes. I also have Afternoon Delight, which a lot of people were dogging. I was going to add it in this video just to be a little bit controversial in the perfume world. It's definitely a fall gourmand, but it's not a favorite. It's in my top 5 though. But these two, you can't go wrong with, and by the fireplace. You need all 3 of these. This is the starter kit. And I heard Bubble Bath, which I have on the way. It started out for mainly women. That Jeremy guy, the Jeremy Fragrance or whatever, look him up. He is smelling a dude that has on Bubble Bath by the same brand. And he literally kind of got turned on by it. So I instantly added it to cart and bought it. But yeah, these are huge compliment getters. I've gotten tons of compliments from these. Now this one smells so similar to Escapade Gourmand, but it smells better because this has, what is it? Vanilla ice cream notes, literally. It's got coffee notes. What else? Whipped cream notes. It's the perfect one. This is Mancera Amora Cafe. This, oh, it is beast mode and it lasts for days. And look at the, oh my, I have to spray it. And it's cool because look at the cap. So at first, to me, this was like kind of weird because it literally smelled like identical to vanilla ice cream and like cookies. And I've never had anything so similar besides Delizia D Marshmallow. Smells so similar to food, but then once it wears down, especially if you mix it with a smokier thing, like I said, I made this lineup to be paired with one another. So you could buy one, you could buy two, you could buy multiple, and they all go together. My confidence is huge with these things. I feel like a god wearing these things. And you'll see, if you buy any of these, you will see what I mean. Especially if you buy 1 or 2 of them back to back. But this is beast mode. Another one, if you want to get laid, I've gotten laid wearing this twice. I've had this one forever, and I have a backup of it. I don't grab for it as much, just because it's so popular. Like, you smell everyone wearing it, everyone and their mother. Like, this is the cool perfume in like New Zealand and the UK and America, especially in New York City. People love this for fall, and it is Zadig and Voltaire. This is her, the original. It smells so good. It's lactonic. It's smoky, sandalwoody, peppery. You really smell that pink pepper, which has been studied and has been said to turn guys on and women. So if you find something like that, oh, and that has Also, another thing that turns people on, ISO Super E or whatever it's called, that's supposed to turn people on too, and that this one has it in there. It's just like a creamy vanilla heaven. It smells cold, like a cold frothed milk drink, like a fancy frothed milk drink, but like heavy on the fancy. It's something about this. There's a reason why it's so popular, and there's a reason why I've gotten laid twice wearing this. Next is a very expensive brand. This was, I forget, like 50 or 60 bucks, but I love it. Ugh. I didn't like it at first because it was weird to me. It was like super strong, but it's Kilian's Angel Share. This perfume slash cologne, whatever it is, it's a parfum, but it's beast mode. This is one, to me, I have to layer it because I don't like it by itself, but when I layer it, I fall in love. And there's a reason I have the full size coming in, because it's just so good layering it with like a fluffy vanilla, powdery vanilla. It like turns it into something else, and it's not as hardcore, because like when I smell this, it does smell like a baked apple pie, heavy on the cinnamon where it almost burns your nostrils, and heavy on like some kind of, I think it's praline or something in there, where they're hardcore but mixed together. This is supposedly Beyonce's favorite perfume. I could see why, because I've gotten compliments wearing this, but I just don't understand why. So I had to add it on here because it's something I was complimented when I was wearing it. And not just once, not just twice, 3 times wearing this. So it does hold up to its name, Kilian's Angel Share. It's pretty good. But for me, mixed. It's got to be mixed with like a hardcore vanilla. I think this is a good mix. Next up is from Target, and it's called Sweet on the Outside from Finery. This, the first day I got it, me and my sister and her man went to Olive Garden. I sprayed it on right away after Target, and I was instantly asked what I was wearing. It smells creamy, it smells good, it smells like marshmallows and s'mores. Another perfect one that is fall in the bottle. Like everything I have showed you is fall in a bottle. You can go on Perfume Talk and you can look up the best fall perfumes on YouTube, and you will see at least a handful of these will be in every fall perfume talkers list, all of their lineups, and this is usually always on there. This is a dupe supposedly for Billie Eilish. It's like just like a classy, clean, vanilla-y, very fluffy. I have Eilish somewhere, but I didn't like it, and then I kind of grew into it, but I still don't like it. It's not like my top one, so I didn't add it in here. It's always on Perfume Talk for fall, even summer for some reason, but I didn't like it as much. I love this though. It's fluffy. It smells like, just like I said, it's like a clean, fluffy vanilla. It gives s'mores vibes. And if you do want to smoke it up, commodity milk or by the fireplace. I have one more after this. So this one is by JPG, Jean-Paul Gaultier. I've always loved Jean-Paul Gaultier. I love La Mail. I don't know why. It smells like a barbershop, like shaving cream and stuff. And this, it's like candied pear, sugar crystal pear, something in it with vanilla. I could smell this on someone all day. I've gotten laid wearing this. I've gotten laid once wearing this. I have so many, I keep forgetting to put this one on, but when I found this earlier and I was going through like my compliments or getting laid list, I had to add it because it was the best sex of my life, and they kept saying that I smelled so fucking good. So, and you can look this up on Perfume Talk and you will see why, because everybody still has this in their top list, especially for fall. Oh my god, something about it. This mixed with this, I think, is the perfect combo. Yup. these two together, because Dolce by Rosie Jane is just such a good neutral vanilla, and it literally smells like melted ice cream, vanilla ice cream. With this, it's like peaches and cream. It smells so good, like a classy peaches and cream. I have worn this shopping and I've gotten compliments. Actually, the people behind us came up and she was like, I'm sorry, but one of you smells so good. Nobody else was wearing anything besides deodorant or whatever. And I was like, it's this. And I think at the time though, it was these two. I gotta see. Yep. Best combo. It would go good though with Sabrina Carpenter also. But this just gives classy. The scent is so beautiful and clean. Like, it's clean but gourmand at the same time. I guarantee you will get laid with this because it's one of the ones men love sweet. This is sweet and classy and it smells rich. So keep that in mind. And I also have some runners up. I'm not going to speak on them too much because everyone speaks on these. And like I said, it's all price ranges. So we got Abercrombie Fierce. I have an original bottle and I wanted to just show this off, but I have the original. I have another new one of Abercrombie Fierce. Sure to get you laid. It's like one that everyone and their mother has, but it smells so good. Ignore the dust on it. Like I said, this is from early 2000s, mid 2000s, I think, maybe. Then we have Burberry Goddess. Obviously, you can look up any perfume talker and they'll have that in there. Vanilla 28. Every perfume talker talks about this one being the best layering scent, and it can be worn by itself. It's like a boozy, smoky vanilla, like a grown-up vanilla. Some people call it like a grandma scent. And now to the body sprays. Okay, Hollister. This is from the Must Have collection, and it's called Sugar and Vanilla. This is like almost like a beachy vanilla scent, but it goes perfect in the fall. Also, it smells like literally like sugar cubes and vanilla extract. That's literally the name of it. Also, like they got that down for sure. And then Sol de Janeiro 71, another goodie. It's so like buttery, almost like buttered kind of like buttered caramel corn, like buttered kettle corn with caramel on it, and like sugar crystals. I totally smell like a French whore right now, but I don't care. And then the last one is Hollister Jake. And also I was going to add Malaya or Malaya, whatever it's called, the girls one that they used to spray on the clothes. They used to spray Jake, they used to spray Malaya, and they sprayed SoCal. It was those three mixed together. So if you ever get your hands on those three, which I have all three because I have friends that have worked there, and they told me the secret in the spritz bottles, and it was these three. And then on the guy's side, they would spray the Jake cologne, and the girl's side would be Malaya. But in the air and on the spritz bottles, they would do, it was SoCal, Jake, and Malaya. And this was the early 2000s when they were known for, you could smell it all the way from Hot Topic, which I found out Hot Topic from back in the day, they say smells like Nag Champa incense. Oh, Vanity's back. Ignore her. But I smelled it and it did kind of bring back memories. But to me, Hot Topic just smelled like rubber, almost like costumes. It was like rubber with like incense. It had a specific scent, and I always remember bringing it home and smelling it, and I loved it because it still smelled like the store, just like Hollister and Abercrombie. But these used to be a brown bottle. Now they're blue, and it kind of smells a little different to me, but this is a perfect fall scent. Like if you want to be like a Laguna Beach, preppy, if you have the preppy Laguna Beach vibe, with this, you're just giving fall Laguna Beach vibes. Like, this is perfect for that. And I don't know what you would, well, unless you want to do the signature store thing and get the Malaya perfume mixed with the SoCal, which is that's what you need most. If you want to smell like the Hollister store from the iconic early 2000s, you need SoCal. SoCal's the biggest part from what I found out. That was mainly in that spritz bottle with a little bit of Jake and a little bit of Malaya. And like I said, they sprayed the guy's side with this, the girl's side with Malaya, and then you got the signature scent. So you get all three of those, which I think they took those away. But look on eBay and stuff. I have all three. Me and my sister mixed them together, and oh my god, it brought back so many memories. It smells identical to the early 2000s Hollister. And Abercrombie only smelled like Fierce back in the iconic Abercrombie days. So did anybody see the documentary coming out about Abercrombie where apparently he's like the P. Diddy of the clothing people, and he used to have parties and then used to rape all kinds of like dudes? Well, if you haven't, or if you have, let me know in the comments. I'm about to watch that just to see. But okay, so that's everything. I wanted to show y'all something. You can buy any of this from this list and you will definitely get laid and complimented and paid. You'll just feel like $1 million from any of these. These are the ones I constantly go to, and I'm always told that I smell amazing. And fall is for gourmands. Even though I wear gourmands all year long, I want to smell like sweet. I want people to eat me up. So, but yeah, I went from my most favorite to what I've gotten complimented the most on and laid with. I've gotten laid and scattered all through this lineup, but you can buy any of those and you'll be sure to feel like $1 million. You'll be complimented the most at least, and you could even get laid. Like I have been multiple times from these. So, okay, I have to edit this and now put every one of these away, and then I gotta run to the bank and then run errands. So, I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Let me know what your favorite fall cologne or perfume is down in the bottom in the Let me know what your favorite fall cologne and perfume is down in the comments below, and I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Bye.